Hello Blyss Beauties and Babes, and welcome back to my channel. In today's DIY December video, you're in for a tasty treat that doubles as a wonderful gift. I'm going to show you a few ways to up your sugar cookie game and also how to pack a cookie tin as a gift. If you like giving the gift of yummy treats too, don't forget to like this video, subscribe, and let's get started. To get started on our DIY cookie gift, here are some of the supplies you're going to need. You're going to need a cookie tin. I found this one at the Dollar Tree. You can get any tin, just make sure it's big enough to fit your supplies. I thought this one was perfect for a cookie tin because it has little gingerbread men on it. Next, you're going to use sugar cookie dough. You can use homemade, I'll leave a recipe down below, or you can use store-bought. Next, you're going to need some cookie cutters. You can get these in all different sizes. We're also going to be using lots of different types of sprinkles. I found all of these sprinkles at Walmart. They had a really good selection. To store the sprinkles, I found these really cute ornaments at the Dollar Tree that I'm going to be putting the sprinkles in. Next, I'm using two different types of frosting. One is buttercream and one is royal icing. And to store the frosting, I'm going to be using these little containers I found at the Dollar Tree in the craft section. And lastly, for some decoration, we're going to be using some ribbon. For my first cookie hack, we're going to be making sprinkled pinwheel cookies. This is a perfect way to add a special cookie to your cookie tin that is very easy. The first thing I did with my cookie dough was dye one of the portions red with red food coloring. I just put the cookie dough with the food coloring inside of my mixer and it mixed it all up for me. I didn't even get my hands dirty. Next, I rolled out my dough into the same size portions. I cut off the edges to make the cookie doughs both even, but I'm saving that extra to the side for another style cookie that I'll be showing you. As you can see here, I have both cookie doughs layered and they're about the same size. From here, I'm just going to roll up the cookie dough as tight as I can. Here's what the inside of the cookies look like. I did make these really mini pinwheels so that they would fit in my cookie tin, but if you want them bigger, you just use more cookie dough. Next, I laid out some sprinkles and I rolled my cookie dough log into the sprinkles. Once all the cookie dough was covered in sprinkles, I went ahead and used some plastic wrap and just wrapped up the cookie dough with the leftover sprinkles for good measure and put it into the refrigerator to harden a little bit. These were my favorite cookies. I can't wait to do this again on Christmas. Once they were in the refrigerator for about 30 minutes, I went ahead and sliced up these cookies. You can see they're really tiny, but my toddler loved these cookies. They're so fun, they're so festive, and they fit perfectly in the little cookie tin. I think one of the fun things about giving a DIY cookie tin gift is that you have two options to give this gift. You can make the cookies like I am here showing you in this video, or you can pack this gift with cookie dough and cookie cutters so that's even more of a fun DIY for the person you're giving it to. I think this is a really fun gift to give if you have someone that has kids, or even if you just know someone who really likes to be crafty like me. Either way, whether you bake the cookies ahead of time like I did here, or you give it as dough, I know this is going to be a great gift. Especially nowadays when we're all stuck at home, give the gift of creativity. For my last cookie hack, we're going to be taking the leftovers of the pinwheel cookie. I rolled both pieces out into like a snake and then I just wrapped them around each other, which was a little bit more difficult than I thought it was going to be. Once that was done, I just rolled both doughs together and wrapped it up to be a candy cane. This was my husband's favorite cookie. He thought it was so awesome. I think if you include a couple of these candy cane cookies in your cookie tin, people will love them. While those are all baking, we're going to get started unpacking our cookie tin. This was one of my favorite parts as well as my son's favorite part to help with. We just took these ornaments, popped open the top, and dumped in the sprinkles. One way to do this, if you have a little helper in the kitchen, you can use a funnel to get all the sprinkles in. If you have kids, this is a fun activity to do with them in the kitchen, and it's a great gift to give. I know they would have fun making these for their family and friends, and it's something very fun and easy that the kids can help with. Next, we packed the frosting, and this was also very easy. If you're working with a royal icing, normally those are thinner, so they'll be really easy to get into these little squeeze tubes. If you're working with like that buttercream that I showed you, I just melted it in the microwave for about 15 seconds and then piped it in, and it was really easy to get in after I did that. You can food dye some of the frostings different colors, and when you're done, I just wrapped it up with some ribbon to make it a little bit more cute in my style. For the food coloring, I ended up going with green and then keeping the royal icing white. And lastly, to pack the tin, this was my favorite part. It's like we made all these little puzzle pieces and we're finally putting it all together. I put a little piece of parchment paper to start with. I placed in some of the frosting as well as the sprinkles. Next, I put in the cookies, some more sprinkles, and I had to kind of maneuver everything around, but eventually it fit. So here's how our DIY cookie gift turned out. You can see we have the pinwheel cookies in there, the cookies that are ready to be decorated. We have the adorable sprinkles on display, and the frosting that's in the easy squeeze tubes for the kids. This is a great gift to give during the holiday season. It's also a great way to prep for an activity to do with your kids. Whether you're going to give this as a gift or keep it for yourself, I know you'll have fun getting creative and eating some delicious cookies. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to subscribe, share with your friends, and I will talk to you guys next time. Bye guys!